What's going on, guys? It's Hazard here, and welcome to another episode of the FIFA 17 Road to Glory series. Now, I would like to say thank you that everyone was able to watch my last episode of the series, and it was gratefully appreciated that everyone was able to watch. And as we jump straight into this episode, I am bidding on some of the players I can use for our team, and I'm showing you right now that these are the Team of the Year SBCs that they released, and we're gonna do one in the later on in the episode, and then I'll show you that that's the process we're gonna do. Now, right here, I'm buying the coin reward. So after, right there, that's for 5 matches, and for all my 5 matches that I play, I get 200 coins added onto my end total of coins. And how I purchased that was, I don't know if you saw it in the top right, there is a game catalog. And every time you do something like buy a player, or play a match, or buy some contracts, or play some offline games, or play career mode or anything, you get like 10 coins or plus more added onto that. And the more higher rank I get, I think that says level, I was level 10 or 15. The higher level I am, the more bonuses I get, because if I remember correctly, in the bonus you can get Dele Alli for 15 games, you can get Hector Bellerin for 15 games, Jack Butland for 15 games. I know you can get Suarez, but that's farther down the line. Like, you have to be like level 45, somewhere around there. And you get Mkhitaryan, if I remember correctly. I think it was Mkhitaryan. It was Mkhitaryan. Now, as we jump straight into our first game of the episode, we come up against a 4-4-2 team. Welbeck, Mohamed Diouf, Wilshere, and Young. Now, with our first attack with a corner, we do the new near post technique that is really overpowered. I get scored on a lot by it. By Felipe Melo, one of our new signings that we signed last episode. Now, as you jump into some confirmed transfers that's been confirmed a few hours ago, Morgan Schneiderlin from Man U is going to Everton for 22 million euros. Yes, to Everton. He wasn't getting that much playing time at all for Manchester United. It is a good move because he's linking back up with his coach that he had at Southampton before he went to United, Ronald Koeman, and those two know each other well, and Schneiderlin could play in his system again and thrive just like he did when he was at Southampton, just like when he was with Ronald Koeman in Southampton. And as you saw right there, what a shot by Fernandes. That's why we signed him for our team. And right here, you can, if you want, you can pause it. Right there, it was just showing you the Team of the Year, I guess you could say plaque for now. It was talking about the attackers being out, with the attackers being Cristiano Ronaldo, Luis Suarez, and Lionel Messi. And on your screen right now, I'm looking at some center backs that I am looking to buy, because our center backs, they're okay, but we need some where we can start rotating them, just like we have other players to rotate. Now, there was another confirmed transfer. Well, it's not really a transfer, it's a loan. It is Stefan Jovetic of Everton getting loaned to Sevilla. Now, Stefan Jovetic, before he was at Inter, he was at Manchester City. And at Manchester City, he did awful there. He didn't do as expected as he was supposed to be. And Messi just sold him. Just like Edin Dzeko, they both were flops there, and they didn't perform as good as expected. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, they sent him over to Everton, and they're doing pretty good right now in a lesser league. But we'll see what they do, or what Jovetic does in Sevilla, in La Liga, with a hard division or harder league, playing up against harder opponents. And if he does good for Sevilla, Sevilla might buy him. But if he does bad, they might end his contract loan pretty quickly, just like with a few other players. Now, with that game we just played, Fernandez got injured and Basta is out of contracts, but we'll just replace him with our backup ones. That's why we got them. And you guys saw earlier, we just bought Koulibaly. He's probably one of the most overpowered center backs outside the BPO, because everyone uses BPO. Yeah, he's probably the most overpowered center backs outside the BPO. I've seen and heard so much talk about him. I want him and Manolas in my center backs until we get Chiellini and Bonucci and Barzagli, the 3 Juventus defenders. But I want those 2 up until we get one of those 3 or 2 of those 3. And now with a transfer that could happen is Quincy Promes going to Liverpool. Now, that is a good transfer for Quincy and for Liverpool, because Quincy is an overpowered player. He's very quick and strong. And I think he's around 5'9", around there. I think he's around there. And he'll bring a lot to the table. And I don't know if he'll start, but he'll be a good bench player or person that comes off the bench, a super sub for Liverpool. And coming from a Chelsea fan, I don't want it to happen, but it could be a good signing for them. And we'll see what happens. I think the margin of the payment is around 25, if I'm correct, if I'm wrong. Now, into this game, we had so many opportunities in this first half. We just battering shots over and over and over. But his keeper kept on making big saves. Ter Stegen actually was making big saves. But he couldn't save this shot from, I think his name is Keita. So we go into another attack. We pass it into Kalinic. He goes with his weak foot, left foot. And the goalkeeper catches it.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
And with that shot, he rage quits. And we win the Division 8 title, which gets us 4,000 coins. And we're going to hop, not right now, not this episode, we're going to hop straight into the Division 7 next episode. And with those coins, I'm going to buy a player that could be very useful in the future. And I think he's probably one of the better players in the Calcio A. But you guys will see. And now, in a few days, I'm going to be starting a career mode. Probably on a Friday, maybe, or Saturday. I'm going to start a career mode. Most likely with Swansea. But you guys let me know in the comment section who you guys want me to do a career mode on from the BPO, and I will pick the most liked one if people comment the most on it. But if no one really comments on one, I'm going to start one with Swansea in the BPO. Now, with me doing career modes, I've been doing a lot of career modes for like a good few years now, and the way I usually do it is I usually start with the championship, the division under the BPO, and then build them up into a powerhouse in the BPO. So take yourself for, like, say, Norwich, by like 5 or 6 years, I want to have won or competing for the Premier League title like every year. And how I really do that, well, it's self-explanatory by the players, but I also do a youth academy. I usually do that all the time. Youth academy is very important if you want to get good players as well. By just only sending out scouts to countries, and there are certain countries that give you better youth players, like for instance Germany, France, Brazil, Argentina, Portugal, Spain. Those are just a couple of them. And with me doing that, when I was playing career mode by myself, I was able to get to the Premier League quite often, and I would like to do that with you guys. But for this, I'm doing Swansea, which is they're already in the Premier League, and maybe in the future I will do a career mode where I do the ones I used to do all the time. But it's always up to you guys what you guys want, and I'll try to get it out for you guys. Now, as you guys can see on the screen right now, I am doing the SBCs, the bronze upgrade, and I'm putting bronze players into this SBC. And if I hit 50 chem, I get a two silver pack with 1 rare in it and 1 non-rare. And if I do this a good amount of times, I could put, and I open the packs, I could put all those silvers into the rare upgrades, and then I get 3 common cards, 3 non-rare cards. And then when I do get enough of those, I put all those common cards into the gold upgrade, which then you get the 2 rare upgrade. Now, with that, I don't know if I'm going to do it because the silver players are useful for the team SBCs, like the special Jonas card, the special Jovinko card, the SBC Jovinko card, and the SBC Jonas card, the SBC Lacazette card, the SBC the Belgian player in the Belgian league, I forgot his name, the SBC Eto, SBC Gignac, and I think there's one more that I can't remember. And as I get into what's happening on the screen, I'm showing you the blue cards, the team of the season, team of the year cards that came out, the Suarez, the Messi, and the Cristiano Ronaldo. Those cards look amazing. I want one of those in the future. Now I'd like to say thank you all for watching. If you can like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace!